Medic. Russians tortured Ukrainian detainees, often to death.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington. A life-saving Ukrainian volunteer medic captured by Russian forces during their deadly siege of the port city of Mariupol told U.S. lawmakers Thursday how Russians routinely tortured her and others, killing many detainees, in her most detailed public account of her months in captivity. Yulia Payevska, detained in Mariupol in March and held by Russian and pro-Russian forces for 3 months, spoke to lawmakers with the Helsinki Commission, a government agency created in part to promote compliance with human rights internationally. "Do you know why we do this to you?" a Russian asked Payevska as he tortured her, she recounted to the commission. Russian captors made Ukrainian prisoners remove their clothes before the Russians set to bloodying and tormenting them, she said. Payevska had been one of thousands of Ukrainians believed to have been taken prisoner by Russian forces. Mariupol's mayor said that 10,000 people from his city alone disappeared during what was the months-long Russian siege of that city. Advertisement. The journalists fled the city on March 15 with the card embedded inside a tampon, carrying it through 15 Russian checkpoints.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
A life-saving Ukrainian volunteer medic captured by Russian forces during the deadly siege of the port city of Mariupol told U.S. lawmakers Thursday how Russians routinely tortured her and others, killing many detainees, in her most detailed public account of her months in captivity. Yulia Payevska, detained in Mariupol in March and held by Russian and pro-Russian forces for 3 months, spoke to lawmakers with the Helsinki Commission, a government agency created in part to promote compliance with human rights internationally. Russian captors made Ukrainian prisoners remove their clothes before the Russians set to tormenting him, she said. Mariupol's mayor said that 10,000 people from his city alone disappeared during what was the months-long Russian siege of that city.
From an earlier article about her, asked if she had feared death in captivity, Tyra said it was a question her jailers asked often, and she had a ready answer. "I said no because I'm right with God?" She told them. "But you are definitely going to hell?"
I know, right? What a fucking badass. Children, guys. She says children were tortured. Who the hell does that? Even among torturers.
Literal Nazis, Joseph Kony and the LRA, Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge, and oh yeah, fucking Russia. Helluva Club to be a part of.
This is why Ukraine should be given every tool from every free country to defeat the scum.
Amen.
She is an amazing human being who has experienced such horror. I was worried she would be killed once the memory card got out, but so glad she wasn't and is able to speak about all that she has seen.
And yet all over the place I see Russian apologists and sympathizers here in America. What the fuck is going on with that?
Because Russians have been able to poison their empty little heads with propaganda disguised as right-wing news outlets got THR better part of a decade. Seriously, just look at what that fuckboy Tucker Carlson is saying.
And because Democrats are decrying the Russian invasion, and there's a certain kind of Republican who just takes the opposite side out of habit. I mean, hell, Republican leadership has been known to filibuster their own bills if a Democrat praises it.
The bill was an attempt to gotcha Democrats by creating a no-strings-attached beneficial bill and expecting them to not support it out of tribalism. Naturally, when it backfired, he rushed to stop before he actually did something good for America.
The classic Republican blunder, assuming other people are as vile as you are.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.